Hello everyone. In today's video we will try to repair the second mouse that was presented in the previous video as well, since the last one had quite a success on working properly. So as I didn't actually show you exactly what the problem was, in this video I'll start first with showing you exactly how this mouse behaves, and maybe this is exactly the problem you're also having. So let me show you exactly what I mean by the scrolling wheel going bad. So this is the screen, and while scrolling, as you can see, I'm scrolling in one direction and it just goes all over the place, and in the other direction as well. So this is the issue we are facing, and next we'll try to fix this issue just like in the previous video by replacing the rotary encoder that the mouse has for the scrolling wheel. So first let's start by disassembling the mouse. So let me get a screwdriver first. Okay, this one should be easy to repair as well. I hope that I didn't glue this whole part together and made the motherboard impossible to remove. So let's get these two screws removed. Okay, this part should come right off. And as you can see here at the top, there are some changes made by me. So I've replaced the connector to be a USB Type-C one, and I hope I didn't glue everything shut. So let's remove the battery. Okay, and then let's see if we can actually remove this board from here. Okay, let me get some tweezers. Okay then, and let's see if we actually glued. It seems like I've glued this connector right here so it doesn't move and break the connection on the other side. So let's see if we can safely remove this board. Okay, and that's it. As you can see on this side, I've actually replaced the old connector with this USB Type-C one, and this, if I remember correctly, I think it's about 4.7K ohm resistor or something like that. And what it actually does is allows smart USB that has USB power delivery protocol to actually charge this mouse as well. Okay, so let's get this out of the way and let's see how we can repair this. So the scrolling wheel is out, and let's see if we have like a replacement part first. So this one being quite... this one will be really simple to replace, since the rotary encoder doesn't seem to be soldered on the two other legs here. So let's take one of these things out. This one should match the size. Okay, let's see if the scrolling wheel itself works. This one will go here. It seems like it does. Okay, that should do the trick. And next we are going to have to remove this. Okay. So I'm preheating the soldering iron right now. This time I will try to use this solder pump to get the solder out. But first I should add some fresh solder, some leaded solder. Okay, and let's see if we have more luck this time with this thing. I don't think it is working that great, but at least we can use this to clean the holes at the end. So the old trick once again, I'll simply catch this little rotary encoder with this clamp. Okay, and then I'll hit from the other side. Okay, so it seems like we're having some difficulties. I'll add the solder back to these pads so I can hit them much easier. Okay, and let's try once again. Let's see if we can get this from another position. Maybe like this, something like this. So yeah, okay. And let's try now. And the rotary encoder is out. Okay, so this one is the bad part. I'll try not to get it right now. So yeah, there's that. And let's try to put this one in. So, but first let's clear the holes, so it is easier to work that way. So what I'll actually do, I'll hit them from this side and then suck all this solder from the other side. Or maybe I should do it the other way around, since I have more solder on this side, so yeah. Seems like I'm not having much luck with removing the old solder, so yeah. I'll simply do something like this, so maybe that should do it. or let me try to use some desoldering thingy, this one here. Let's see if we have more luck with this thing. Okay, so it seems like all these holes are empty now, and let's put in the next new part. So it goes something like this. Let's see how the scrolling wheel sits. So it seems like it is just fine. Scrolling click also works, so yeah, there's that. Okay, everything is in place. Add new solder, clean a little bit, and then we will test and see. Okay, now let's clean up a little bit, and that's it. I don't really like to leave like the flux from this thing on the board, since I think it is very corrosive and maybe it will damage the board over time. So yeah, that's why I'm trying to clean a little bit here. Okay, so I have the part in place. I hope I didn't damage the charging part of this thing. I will have to check afterwards, but for now let's reassemble and test and see how it goes. Okay, so I think this one is the other way around. Okay, seems to be fine. I have to lift this up a little bit. So I put the scrolling wheel back in. Okay. Okay, so for now everything seems to be fine. And before closing everything back, let's actually test the scrolling wheel and see if we have any luck. I hope just that the Bluetooth connection actually works. And I've just remembered that I have to also put this button back here on the other side. So yeah, I'll have to remove this thing. Okay, and maybe something like this. We will see. But for now, let's put everything back together. And I've just lost the scrolling wheel and I have no idea where it is. Here it is. Okay. Okay, so let's try to reconnect the Bluetooth connection to this mouse and see how that goes. So first I have to set it to Bluetooth mode right here, and let's see if it gets connected. 1 second for the connection to take place. Oh, I've just messed it up. Okay, so for now I'll reassemble it and then come back after the mouse is connected successfully. Okay, so I've just finished reconnecting the mouse. So as you can see, it is working. And as for the scroll wheel, now no more jumping around. It works just as expected. So yeah, this is quite an easy fix to implement. Nothing fancy to do. I will see if this actually still works. So let's try this one as well. So let's check this out. Okay, so I have to take a look at this. Maybe I should try with a different USB-C cable. 1 second to get one of those. Okay, so I've got another cable. It is still a USB power delivery cable, so it goes here in an USB Type-C port. I should get about 20 volts out of this. Okay, renegotiate, so 19.8, so there is USB power delivery, and if I put this in, the mouse is charging. So the only thing left to do is simply put this back together, something like this. Okay, and then put the screws back together. I'm just checking these two. I feel like the right click is not working just as I like it, so yeah. But it is fine. So let's put these screws back in and we are done. Okay, so it is powering up and that's it. This is the mouse, everything is working. It is not worth to do this for a living, but if it is for yourself or for some friends, it is definitely worth doing, as these things cost like a few cents the whole bag. So yeah, thank you for watching. Goodbye.